So this is the nonsense that's been going on all day. The response to my call. Sirens again. Third time today. Actually fourth time today. Because they did it when my family arrived to talk to me about something, and they as soon as I went out to speak to them, they sent an ambulance right past the road. Really loud sirens again, just shock tactics, right? So they put them on as soon as it goes closest to me on the bottom of the road, because they're coupled with the right. It's all psychological tactics in response to last night's call. So, this is what they do. This is what the government's doing. Harassing people they don't like. And pretty much, they're messing with people. Because it's stopped now. They keep doing this, right? As soon as I start recording, they'll stop playing the sirens. It's more harassment. And also, we've got power tools going. That's another thing that's been going on a lot lately, is power tools constantly all around my area. And same thing at my family's house too. So, this is all tactics they use, psychological tactics to harass you. The intelligence agencies are doing. They've weaponized, we're having a discussion on the call last night. Just chuck this down here, out of the way, about how everything is weaponized. So they've weaponized the emergency services, the paramedics, ambulance service, the fire service. They've weaponized all that because that's what it's being used as. It's being used as a psychological weapon against me, because I get this every day. Not always every day, but pretty much, most weeks, every day there will be sirens all day, and nobody here seems to question it. Coupled last night with a very ridiculous noise campaign of popping exhaust, revving all afternoon, sometimes going to the early hours of the morning. But this is all the ridiculous antics that these people do. Like yesterday, you see how they walk past there with the tinfoil hat. Right, this is all, part of this psychological harassment. Right, the silent subliminals. It's all what they do. So, yeah, this is all, this has been going on. And it wasn't going on when I first moved here, right? But of course, they've got to follow you. So I left Sheffield and come up here, and same things start happening. Same tactics being used, exactly the same. So they contact the police, emergency services near where you are, and they're all involved in this stuff. So they get involved and they start doing the same thing, which is the siren harassment, the tracking your phone, stalking. I know they got a tracker on this because they can find me with pinpoint accuracy when I'm riding it. So I don't know where it is. Presumably they put it in there when I got it serviced. Probably they contacted the bike company, said we need to put this on because he's a threat or whatever, and they've been sworn to secrecy and silence, or they'll be threatened with arrest if they come out, because this is what they do. But it's just starting to rain, so I think I'll be going in. I don't mind. No, I might sit out in a bit, but drizzle more than rain. I don't mind getting a little bit. It's warm. I've got a hood on, so. But yeah, it's this is what they do. This is precisely the stuff these people do, the harassment and the terrorism tactics, because that's what this is. This is psychological terrorism, and it's trying to terrorise you, to intimidate the victim, terrorise the victim, deprive them of sleep, deprive them of relaxation and comfort in their homes, deprive them of their privacy, their freedoms. So this is terrorism designed to harm. So, you know, this is the stuff that the UK and US governments and others, especially in Europe, are allowing to happen to the citizens. They are complicit in this because they've gone silent now, because they keep doing that. So East Midlands Ambulance Service, I'll name and shame you, heavily involved in my harassment. Yorkshire Ambulance Service, when I was in Sheffield, heavily, and whenever I go there, heavily involved in my harassment. So those two corrupt. South Yorkshire Police, Derbyshire Constabulary, heavily corrupt, right? So I'm not afraid to name you people for what you are, that you're corrupt, and they're involved in coercive persuasion programs, legal harassment programs, alright, and GCHQ and MI5, all involved, alright. So, you know, this is precisely what these people do with the harassment, daily harassment. You know, so as well, the rain has stopped. It could be the rain, but you'll notice when you start filming, they're monitoring my phone, so they know when I'm filming, the sirens and the noise usually stops. So, perfect example of that. Alright, I'm out. That's all I have to say. And, you know, you see it for yourself. You see the patterns of my videos, how often it's going on. This is daily. Right, this is every day. They move in around you. They're in there. You know, last night I'm trying to do the call and they're giggling like little girls and all that shit. So, you know, this is what they do.